Hello, hello, and welcome to Losers Become Winners for August 10th with Bank of America at 55% last bar low. There it is, 55% last bar low. Also notice the warning track is gone. Once we achieve our exit, our 30% take profit rule, we take away the warning track not to distract us and not to be looking for a close in that warning track because we already reached our exit condition here at 30% ROI. 55% greater than 30%, we have now 26.20 for our exit here at Bank of America. 5.30 in the profits, looking to break a nut of 23.74. Remember, rocks become pebbles, pebbles become profit, profit does payback. That takes us to American Express, which is a little bit of a surprise because with all the turmoil going on in the world with the pandemic and restrictions of travel, that American Express is doing okay. So there it is. You can't argue with that. There it is. That's 36.99% right there. That's our last bar low. And you'll notice the warning track is gone. I take it away so I'm not confused about it going and evaluating trades in the future. If it doesn't stops out, we'll select the profit. That takes us to RTX. Now, RTX is a real today's surprise, and here's why. It's because this trade was set up yesterday. It got triggered this morning at 6:30, and at the end of the close, we were now 30% ahead. So if you're playing this trade, consider you're playing this trade and it doesn't owe you any money. So this is pure profit. If any of these didn't owe you any, if you were not doing a loss leader, but you're doing off a scanner, and I do have a scanner for the 30-day moving average, which I use on my other accounts that are not presented here, and that's why I just up those trades. So the point being is that if you're not a loss leader but a scan leader, you're looking at profit 30% in a day. Yes, okay, and in the options, of course. All right. So there's our last bar low right there, and the warning track gone. Moving on now is CVS, and CVS is also in the last bar low. Now I want to point something out here about CVS because this is a very good classic case of how the markets act. We had a close below the 30-day moving average. We had our lows here, which was our stop. There's our stop order right there. Then it popped up, came back down. Remember, it crossed the 30-day, but didn't close below the 30-day. So therefore, we were not exited. Then we reach our 30%.6. It qualifies. Last bar low here. Warning track's gone, and 64.78 will be our out if it reverses on us tomorrow. If it doesn't reverse on us tomorrow, we just move it up. Last bar lows will now chase for the exit. That said, let's go on now to PGR. Now, PGR does not have a last bar low, so it's going to continue its warning track. You can see it right there. It's going to continue its warning track right here, and it's running at 14%. So if it can get its act together and get 16 more, we can also do that. Now we go on now to XLV. And here's XLV, and XLV also too. It's in profit zone, but it doesn't count in the 30-day moving average. We are playing this as the original 30-day moving average rules were established by Michael Koval in the trading world. We call it ancient times. Anything over 10 years old is called ancient in the trading world. So yeah, 10 years ago, he developed the 30-day moving average. Now, maybe he picked up from someone else and fine-tuned it. I have no idea. That's where I first learned it from his school. And my teacher was a guy named John Larson, was our instructor along with Mr. Koval, who was present with his sister. That was a cool event. Mr. Koval doesn't come out to the West Coast very often that I know of. All right, takes us now down to T. Now, T joined us today. Here, you can see right there, T joined us today, and T is also looking for its opportunity of getting to the 30% moving average so that we in turn can get to our last bar low condition also. And then XLE. Now XLE is quite a surprise because we had a nice entry, but for some reason we're not getting the play, even though we had a nice bump up. Something is wrong with this option, and I have no idea. Options are very strange. Sometimes you run into the anomalies, which will happen. I'm looking at it. It says right there, sell a call at a below 30. I put my exit way down low so that I get my close in the morning track. We got in here at 37.13. We had a pop here, and yet we are 18% down. So again, it's a long. If you guys look up, I think it's called Black-Scholes options calculation, and it will stretch your mind, because I was a calculus major a long time ago and even stretched my mind looking at it. All right, let's go to our story of the exit for the day, and that is CPRI. Disappointment. First of all, I need to make a correction here. This showed 273 yesterday. It was not. It should be 5 right there. It's a 5. And we had, remember, we had a close above the 30-day moving average. That was our first stop. Then it looked good. This is a put. Then we had a close above the 30-day moving average again, which is lower than the original order. So the stop was moved here, and we got stopped out this morning for a 99 loss with 3 contracts, 297, 4 for the fees, 301 for the trade. On the loss carried of 52.73, a loss for the new O of $5,574. And you're going like, how did you lose $5,000 plus? All right. In my early days of school, we were trading and talking about stocks on. This was a Michael Kors. Michael Kors was a upscale score, and the result was we were trading Michael Kors, and I took a beating on Michael Kors. Again, my early days, not knowing the order ticket, not how to handle it. The bottom line is that's what it owes. Now, fast forward to today, 7 years later, Michael Kors got bought out by CPRI. So CPRI is now carrying the ball for Michael Kors. All right, that takes us now over to Tigers. And in the Tigers, we have now Verizon, and Verizon had a small move up, very small. How small? How about 2 pennies? This was 57.15 yesterday, and now it's 57.17, and it's only running 15%. So it has another 5% to reach its take profit rule of 30%. Coming over now to XLF. XLF is right there, and XLF had no move. Why? Because our best exit here for XLF is on the price channel, and the price channel, you notice it zoomed in kind of tight. It's flat, so the exit does not change. Also too, if this was to dip down for any reason, we do not go down. Exits do not retreat. Well, with that said, let's go and conclude today's report for the Losers Become Winners with Bank of America at 55%. And I thank you for stopping by and checking it out. Bye-bye.